Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Burberry Studios in Garfield, New Jerusalem. I am Darth Messiah. I am not a wrestling genius, but I play one here on Al Gore's internet. Tony Khan wishes he could be me, and I wish I had Tony Khan's billions of dollars that he got from his father for free, because he's a fucking mark.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, that thing, yeah. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Heel, a.k.a. the Stanley of podcasting. Also known as the man that says, fuck Mr. McMahon's face while who runs this place. Also known as the guy that also said Mr. Cassidy. And I'm trying to get this bread from P. Diddy. You dig what I'm saying?
and on the boards, Steve Franchise, a.k.a. J Kid, if you are nasty.
Franchise on the ones and twos, bring you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hey, look, I just want y'all to know. I don't tell you right now. I want y'all to know. I don't stand with Cassidy, but I want that $30 million.
What's good in the hood?
We got the wise man in the chat.
Hey.
But seriously. Like I was saying before we went on there, the Lunchables grilled cheese is official.
You were saying they were really good.
I will try that tomorrow night when I get paid.
To microwave a grilled cheese, this is the best possible. It's not as good as air fryer or oven or pan, but coming out of the microwave, it's the best possible thing you can have.
Okay, I'm gonna try that out.
Now, this is my creepy question, right?
Right.
Who at Lunchables came up with the idea? Because we all know, no offense, this is nobody on palm color.
You can imagine, like, we missed 20 years of just like.
No, they hired somebody that was fresh out.
They had.
Yeah,
to.
like
they had
you're young, you got a spunk. What should we make? Grilled cheese. What? A grilled cheese. Boy, you got it. I'm telling you, I got it.
They definitely hired somebody fresh out the joint. It was like,
and you remember they came in with little cubes and stuff, like the little cheddar. It's cheddar, right?
Yeah.
So
little cheddar cheese cubes. Then it went to little cheddar cheese circles. And now we out getting grilled cheese sandwiches. Why? I'm telling you, bro. Next 5 years, we're gonna be having Lunchables lasagna.
Somebody was like, "Yo, what if they made the normal size cheese slice?" And just burn it. Just cook it.
Remember they had the Lunchables uploaded? It was like for teenagers.
Yeah,
they gave you a whole sub. Like it was like a 6-inch sub.
I remember that.
Yo, my whole thing is, when we gonna get the Lunchables adult? You just give me a real meal.
Oh, it's called the charcuterie board.
Oh, you know what? That'll work. That will work.
I was just calling it.
Yeah, all the bougie bitches have them at the day parties.
I was just calling it lunch.
And speaking of bougie bitches, cheeks of the week, sir.
Very oozy. Cheeks of the week.
Hit me with the cheeks.
I will. Pause.
Paige Van Zant.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
You said Paige Van Dam?
Might as well, yeah.
Paige Van
Zant, who had a whole 2 matches for AEW after leaving UFC.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
But these cheeks are memorable. They are very memorable.
Let me tell you, I'm going to be between them, tapped out, everything.
This is the most heavenlies I ever gave.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, you can play that Swerve, you can play Swerve theme music. I hit the dance for that one.
I should get that. When I swerve, when I drive, swerve, when I drive. Prince, now I'm not just in the back.
Yo, I gotta get a Nana t-shirt. I was looking at them just the other day. I was like, I gotta get a Nana t-shirt.
It's funny how a month ago I called them a mark, and now I'm like,
Nana is popping right now.
He's growing on me. You know?
Nana's popping right now.
He's growing on me.
Nana is the most authentic character AEW or WWE could ever have. That nigga's just him.
He's becoming an authentic mark for Swerve. Yes, authentic mark for Swerve.
You fucking mark!
Nana is popping right now. He's hitting him in his fucking African ass.
I was just looking at like compilations of Nana dances, bro. when he just comes out.
The fact there's like 20 gifts.
Yes.
I was like, why is there so many?
There's so many different outfits just doing the same
First
thing.
of all, not even give the fact that somebody out here in this planet made a Instagram page just for him as a fan, and they got him at all types of things, events at Hot 97 with Swerve. I'm like, yo, where's this coming from?
But he made a great impact on Full Gear this week.
Yeah.
But people talk about in the bit.
But back to the Cheeks, because I forgot her name last week. Kaden Carter, she's back with more exposure of the Southern Hemisphere.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, when she first came out, you think she was gay?
No, I didn't think she was. I would say bi, but I didn't think she was full on dyke.
I thought she was full on gay, but it was like that her whole entire page, it would show her just with like girls, and there was no dude. And then once NXT like changed their position to Shawn Michaels, she started showing this tall guy that you don't never see his head. He Wizard Kelly in her photos, and that's her boyfriend. And I said, when did you have one of those? I thought she was gay the whole time. I thought she didn't like niggas.
Jesus!
Damn.
Now I know she do. I sacrificed myself as tribute for next.
But she only like 4'11", right?
Hey man, look, I'm just saying. I've seen Child's Play. I know how to fight her.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
While I whip this out.
Yeah, word, right on her forehead. Anyway.
And next up, the Queen of Angles, Maria Kanellis.
Of course.
First of all, damn, good ass angle.
And a couple of people that have clearly taken her class. Killer Kelly, the Impact Knockouts champion, and a newcomer to NXT, Danny L.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, JK, you need that right there.
Mm-hmm.
You need to drop when we get a newcomer. You need that Capcom versus Marvel. Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I don't know if she's actually appeared on TV yet, but she's had the property of performance in her shirt.
Hey man, I'm just saying, the way that skin basking in the sun over there, she got it. She got it.
And someone we haven't seen in a while, Jordan Grace and her muscular
I
ass.
swear that left side I thought she had on nothing on the bottom.
Yeah. That's what like 15 comments said.
I had to look twice at my phone. I had to look hard. I was like, wait a minute, what? That's a real skin tone right there, boy. Jesus.
Wait, what the hell?
Yep.
And he's telling me, yep. I'm like, what?
Yep.
I ain't gonna hold you. Her back looked like Bakayama's back.
Her back looks like a chest.
Damn, thank you.
Just draw some nipples on her shoulder blades.
She has a six-pack in the middle of her spine.
Yeah, she has a fucking six-pack on her back.
And she's the Exorcist right now, just like her head spinning around and shit. And see which one is up front. Shit.
All she needs is a belly button and some nipples.
She got a six-pack in her back.
Yeah.
She got the string can't even hold up. It can't even hold up for real.
Hey man, so we all know who the male relationship.
Yeah,
definitely. And the voice is definitely. He's
hey, look, no offense. No offense. I only need one Dami Mommy.
Facts.
Ain't nothing wrong with a threesome going to happen right here.
She ain't Dami Mommy. She's just Dami. That's it.
She's Dami. She's Dami grandmommy.
And
she's Dami maybe mommy. I don't know.
Dami mommy daddy.
I still want Rhea to lift me, but yeah.
And we haven't had a hot sister update in a while. Natalya and her sister.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What is her name?
We never know.
We never remember.
We do this.
First of all, nobody cares.
What up, G?
Yeah, unimportant. I just know she has big breasts.
And we
Hey, quick
always
question.
try
Why
to see
does
which
the
one's
Natalya on the
hotter
right
sister,
look like she
so-
can be a Austin Powers Halloween costume ripoff?
I actually think that's what she was going for. If I remember the caption in the photo shoot.
Well, she was. It's groovy, baby.
What be going on in this household?
I don't know, but I feel like I need to be a roommate or a fly on the ceiling. I don't care.
Are they making
all I know is I feel like I need to be Tyson Kidd because I just feel like I just want to walk in and be like, I don't know what's happening here, but I can't take a bump, but I sure can bump something.
Yeah. I'm still convinced they have free use rules in that house. Look it up on the hub. Free use. It's a thing. Free use. Look it up. It's a thing on the hub. Look it up.
I'll look it up.
I'm about to say, look, I ain't gotta look it up. It's my favorites.
Yeah, Jenny. Her name is Jenny. Thank you, Calvin.
Jenny. Finally, we got a name.
Jenny.
We got a name, guys. Finally, after 2.5 seasons, we got a name.
No, I've said her name before. I just can never remember it.
We remember it today. Mark this day. Mark this day, you marks.
You fucking mark! What a mark.
And it is time for Ultra Fantasy Booking.
Hey.
Last week was the biggest pay-per-view of the year for Warzone, Death Before Dishonor. And we kicked the night off. The night was so big, we had 2 main events. We kicked the night off with our World Championship. It was our champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah! Taking on Walter inside a Hell in a Cell with last man standing rules. And winning by 2 votes. Hashtag and still IWGP World Champion LA Knight. Match 2. We have Los Conquistadors teaming up with Vacant, the person, taking on the newly formed faction, the Hurt Nation, consisting of Bobby Lashley, Moose, and Will Hobbs. And with 75% of the votes, the Hurt Nation has defeated Los Conquistadors and Vacant. Match 3. Raquel Rodriguez defeated Chris Statlander with 54% of the votes. Really, Raquel? Wow, okay. When I looked at it, Statlander was dominating.
She better be happy I voted for her.
Match 4 for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Imperium. It's almost like the iconic pose, but not as foo-foo. Imperium and Bullet Club Gold, and we have ourselves a draw. We have ourselves a draw. So we're going to run that one back. The Imperium and Bullet Club Gold. We're going to run that back.
I voted for Bullet Club Gold.
I voted for Imperium.
Oh, that's why.
Yep. And speaking of Swerve and Nana, we had our intermission performance from Swerve and Nana.
Yeah, we need that. We need that song.
Yes, we had him.
Next week, we're going to have that song so we can have that intermission really good. We all got to dance and do it.
Match 5 was Money in the Bank featuring Ricky Starks, Takeshita, Andrade El Idolo, and Matt Cardona. And with 42% of the votes, Matt Cardona is Mr. Money in the Bank. Ricky Starks had 27% of the vote, and Takeshita and Andrade were tied with 15% apiece. Match 6, the Usos destroyed the Gun Club 93-7.
Yeah.
Match 8, Camille had to run the gauntlet to face Chelsea Green for the TNA Women's Championship. The first opponent was Ava Raine. Camille defeated Ava Raine. Camille defeated Sky Blue.
Oh my God, dude.
However, the legend Beth Phoenix ruined the chances for Camille, meaning Chelsea Green is your new TNA Women's Champion without even having a match. That is entitlement at its best.
Hey,
That is a Karen for you.
that's the best.
That is a Karen.
That's the best storyline for a Karen ever. Jesus.
And our main event.
To the title.
And our main event. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped the match. MJF versus Logan Paul. 81% MJF has defeated Logan Paul.
You fucking mark!
And our main event, adrenaline in my soul, something, something, Cody Rhodes is taking on the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, the Game, Triple H, because I talk like this, for the WCW United States Championship. And I'm shocked with the voting, honestly.
Really?
85% Cody Rhodes. And that was Death Before Dishonor.
Hold on. Are you surprised? So you forget? Triple H said some shit a long time ago about dropping Edge with his little dime stack worth of neck where he got them penny worth knees.
I don't know. I feel like that would have been a closer one. I don't know.
Sounded like a close one.
I'm about to look. Ever since Triple H had that little heart attack, boy, I think he'll let anybody go over right now.
That's true.
That is true for his age now, I guess.
And now we have Dragon Force.
Dragon Force is off the night. Good one. We will have EC3 versus Dexter Lumis in a regular match. Next match, we're going to have a little fun with it. We're going to have New Day versus the Bullet Club in a Texas Tornado Tag Team match. Now, Dark, I know you're going to like this third one right here.
Okay.
They can't be like two. Solo versus Low Key in a last man standing.
Hey, newsflash, idiot! Shut the hell up! Excuse me.
Next match.
I'll rip this
Next match, we're going to have Soraya versus Britt Baker. The next match of that, we're going to have Drew McIntyre versus Okada. The main event will be Jordan Devlin versus Mustafa Ali. You know it's about to be spot monkey better than a young buck. But while the show was going on, the camera was panning up to the fifth screen looking at the back. Drew McIntyre has been attacked, and nobody knows what happened. But you see Rhea Ripley with her bags walking out the back door. That would end Dragon Force.
All right. That ends Dragon Force, and we move on to the Friday Night War.
Ooh.
We talked about this a couple weeks
You did
ago.
the same thing I just did. I took my book closed and threw that bitch across the room.
I've been doing that the last couple of weeks because I put a chair over here in the corner now. I just throw my book onto the chair.
I literally threw my book across the room to my table. As soon as I did, I muted it and just threw that bitch.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago when Tony Khan was shitting on WWE for bringing in legends for the Tuesday Night War. Well, guess what, you fucking asshole. You fucking Mark.
You fucking mark!
WWE put on a regular-ass SmackDown. You moved Collision to Friday night because you wanted to put on a Saturday pay-per-view when you could have done it on Sunday. Because WWE wasn't running a show. You could have done it on Sunday. Let me get this fucking article up here. Okay, so SmackDown on its regular night on Fox, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2.2 million viewers. Regular. That's their range. 2.2 million. AEW Collision. One of you take a fucking guess at their. Mind you, they were on Friday night. They were on Friday night instead of Saturday. Mm-hmm. Still same. Head-to-head with SmackDown, 8 to 10 p.m. One of you take a guess at the ratings for Collision.
First, what was WWE's rating?
2.2 million.
1.4. Nah? I'm being generous.
You're being way too generous.
Okay, so 0.4.
Too generous.
Too generous
Too
too?
generous.
300 views?
252,000. They barely covered the point 2. They barely covered the point 2.
4. I wasn't even being generous in that part.
AEW they barely beat an average Rampage. That's what Rampage does now. Rampage averages 250 to 300.
Goddamn.
Wow.
And since CM Punk has left, Collision now averages 350 to 400. So you tell me what that.
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
Like it's a.
When CM Punk was around, Collision was doing 500 to 600. You lost 150,000 viewers with CM Punk gone.
Yep. All because, and we're gonna get to this later too. All because of 2 little children. You heard about them too, right?
I don't even want to cover them tonight.
Yeah,
it's so unimportant.
I know.
You know what's funny? What's funny? I want to cover them tonight. You know why?
They took their ball
and
went home.
Yep.
That's what it is. You want to know why? We'll cover this right now. They lost their EVP status. That's what it is. Them and Omega lost their EVP status. They took their ball and went home. That's what it is.
Omega's still in the EVP.
No, he lost it too. All 3 of them lost it.
All 3?
They all lost it. Tony took it away. They're just regular ass employees. Chris Jericho, Moxley, and Danielson are now ranked higher than all of them. And whatever Punk was doing, are all ranked higher than them now.
So this
no offense, as it should be.
Yeah, as they should be. Because Tony fucking realizes that the people that their abilities to run the locker room, to help run the company, the talent that they were bringing in, not helping. They got themselves over. They can't get other people over.
And also that CW deal that should have been.
Well, that's Tony's problem.
But there's a lot of stuff that he's now recognizing. Like, oh, I should have done this.
That's Tony's problem.
Good. You know, with the Bucks' decision with the dude, like he just let people trample over him, I'm going to say
this again. Tony Khan refuses to be the adult in the room.
What a mark.
It's that simple. Oh, wait. I don't think I fucking saved it. But I saw it was a recent CM Punk post. Mm-hmm. It had something to do with the effect of the quote, never trust a man afraid of conflict. He'll sell you out just to avoid a fight. He's loyal to the illusion of safety.
You know who he's talking about.
He's talking about Tony Khan. He's talking about fucking Wembley backstage after Jungle Boy.
Mm-hmm. Freaking Jungle Boy's another.
He refuses to be the adult in the room. Time after time after time. Right now.
But yeah, he plays one now on the freaking TV.
Keyword plays one.
Yes, a terrible one, by the way. I don't think I would ever get intimidated by that man.
Moving on. We've dumped on him enough.
Yeah, I think.
Ronda Rousey is made a Ring of Honor appearance.
Yeah.
She's allegedly on a handshake deal. She's not, quote unquote, all elite.
Yet.
Because she's working with her friend, not Masha Slamovich, the other one.
Diana?
I forgot her name also. I literally just forgot her name. Damn it. I don't know.
Marina Shafir, Roddy's wife, the one that can't wrestle, and I don't understand how that works when Roddy's the fucking technical genius.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I can be a technical genius, but I'm not gonna show you what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Case in point. Jordan Grace and her husband. She's a technical genius. When you see Jordan Grace do anything technical.
Well, she's not bad though. That's the thing. She's okay. I'm not saying she's terrible. Marina Shafir is terrible. I'm sure if I went to wrestling school for like 3 months, we'd be on par.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think 3 months. I think if you went to wrestling school for a week, you'd be on par.
I would believe that too. Shit. She's definitely
Smooches was in wrestling school for 6 months, and I still feel like she was better.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. Ronda's doing indies. She's made a Ring of Honor appearance. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her.
I really don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Like, She's like, after that Holly Holmes, after WWE, she's just a train wreck now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say, look, at this point right now, at least she got a smile on her face. At least she's happy right now. So, hey,
Allegedly.
Hey,
Because the
I'm about to say, hey, look, she get to go home and play with her animals like Brock, so I don't think she cares anymore.
That's true. Moving on to Full Gear. On 0 Hour, Samoa Joe volunteered to be the tag team partner to help MJF defend the Ring of Honor tag team titles. He got jumped after the match by the Guns. He was carted off to the hospital, not the local medical facility, to the hospital. Because AEW, that's the one thing they will actually say hospital. I give Tony that. And it was then decided that the injured Adam Cole would defend the world title in place of MJF. How fucking stupid are these? Stupid booking. Stupid booking.
This was all terrible booking. Plus, in spite of this whole like work injury, he actually got injured. He did. He actually got injured.
Yeah.
His leg was messed up. His hip got it popped out in the middle of the match. So they had to replace that. So this was terrible.
Hey, is it me or when Keith Lee and Adam Cole went to AEW, they started having way more gray hair than they ever had when they were in WWE?
Yeah.
I remember
They should have just been a team on Raw.
Dude,
they should have just took it.
I seen one Facebook post. I usually don't go to Facebook, but I seen a Facebook post that says "Happy birthday to Keith Lee." He's like 78 now.
Shit.
Oh, that's
I'm
fucked
like,
up.
yo, that's crazy. He's like 45 or something.
I think he's just turned 40. But yeah, main event, we ended up having MJF. He did the Stone Cold. He came back in the ambulance for the main event, and he beat Jay White with the help of Adam Cole. Now, what did you think about the match, Jay Kid? I based on what you say, I might have to call you out on something.
The match, I think, was okay. I enjoyed the match in general.
Okay.
But there were some spots, like the storyline in particular, like how he gets injured. He's telling Adam Cole just like, promise me, they won't take my title. So they were about to give the title to Jay White. And at the end of the day, Adam Cole comes in with a cast. Freaking, not even looked like he was about to fight. He was just going to be there because we all know that something's going to happen. MJF's going to come back and do his thing and win the match.
How do you feel about MJF after this match going forward?
I'm trying to adjust to it, to be honest with you, because the crying thing, the actually appreciating the fans thing.
No, not including the media scrum, just the match.
Media scrum?
Just the match. Because the media scrum is like,
I know,
outside of the canon.
It's just a lot going on right now.
Okay, now I have to call you out.
It's just a lot going on.
Now I have to call you out. Last week or 2 weeks ago, after Backlash. You did not like the Roman Reigns LA Knight match.
I did not.
You said the finish made Roman look weak, right? They had a Roman Reigns finish in this match.
It was. That's why
you had the double ref bump. You had the corner guy, Adam Cole. You had the brother tag team running in, Gun Club. It was a Roman Reigns finish.
And I knew you were gonna call me out on this. I knew it because I was like, damn, I don't want to admit that this is the same shit.
This is a fucking bloodline match.
I didn't want to admit that it's the same shit. The only difference is they actually gave him an injury.
But what's AEW? Everybody actually gets fucking injured.
Yeah, true.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
But the thing is, he came back and actually finished the match.
Yeah.
That's the difference, though. That's where I got to call you out on that. Like, you don't see Roman doing that.
He doesn't need to. He's fucking Roman.
Well, he needs the bloodline to finish his matches.
Basically.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's trying not to get anybody to finish his matches. He had to go Adam Cole just to say, "Oh, I'm back. Like I got you with this fucked up leg and this messed up hip."
Kelvin said, "I'm glad Keith Lee stopped wearing that vampire cape." Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, me too.
Because
Hey,
when
man,
he
he's a nerd.
was
You know he gonna do it.
when he was doing that, I said he might as well have just been Bearcat Lee all over again. I was like, that Bearcat shit was better than whatever he was doing with the fucking cape.
I can't with that. But yeah, moving on.
Moving on. So the bloodbath, the Texas death match, which wasn't a Texas death match by any definition. It was just a no holds barred street fight, hardcore. It wasn't a Texas death match.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is literally
I'm
what
about to say this was a Nick Cage death match. That's all it was.
This is literally what happens if you swerve when you drive. Okay? So, this is exactly what happens. I'm glad I got that out. There you go. So,
before we go too far, let me get my piece off. Let me give you the history lesson because it's one of the things that have been lost to time. A Texas death match, by definition, is when you mix what we call a last man standing match with an Iron Man match. It is 60-minute match. It must go 60 minutes. And the only falls that count are you cannot answer the 10 count. And you're going to do that for an hour. You're just going to beat on each other for an hour and who can't answer the 10 count. So the match is final score 5-3, 2-1. That's a Texas death match.
Wasn't this just one fall in this match?
Yes. That's why this is just a no DQ match. That's all it is. It's a hardcore match. It's not a Texas death match. But it's modern wrestling. You put whatever fucking label you want on it. So I mean, I just had to give the history lesson. Moving on. Continue.
You're good on that. It's just, damn, this is the craziest hardcore match I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just explaining to Darth earlier, Alex, that I usually watch horror movies, and like I don't get disgusted by horror, like the gory scene. But this match, I think, made me very like. Like I didn't want to look away, but it's like cringy and shit. Where he stapled his mouth and he took off the stapler and just drank his blood.
Here's the thing: this is being called the best death match in AEW history.
I'm sure it is.
You know what saddening is?
If it made me do that shit. That's
you know what saddening is? This was probably the best match they had at pay-per-view that didn't involve Jericho, Bryan, anybody from the BBC, anybody from the Jericho Society, anybody from the New Bullet Club,
the Elite,
MJF. It didn't involve none of the people that you thought it would involve. Yep. It involved Hangman Page, the man that his action figure is still hanging up in Walmart, and Swerve, a nigga that nobody thought was going to be anything in AEW.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Out of all these matches, it was good. This was the only one I went back and rewatched again from the beginning to end.
I don't know if I could rewatch it. Like,
here's the thing: I don't have a problem with the match. It's not bad or anything.
It's not bad.
And I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's not one of the greatest. It is probably the best, like, quote unquote, garbage match they've ever done. They just didn't do anything revolutionary. Every spot they did has been done before. I think what made it so great was it had a great storyline to it, so that you could understand why these two people are beating the fuck out of each other. And they didn't botch anything. Nothing went wrong in this match.
So,
because think about every other every garbage match that they've had. Either one of the gimmicks didn't work, or there's been a screw up.
This was good.
Everything in this match just went perfectly fine. All the gimmicks worked. There was no botches. There was no stupid injuries. Nothing. It happened.
You even got a bump from freaking Nana.
Oh yeah, he almost fucking killed Nana.
He almost killed Nana, for real. That was like the highlight of his moment.
Hey, let me tell you something. From the beginning of this match, Swerve little entrance when Nana came out dancing with the women. I said, he got that one. He got that, good entrance. Hangman Page came out, and I'm happy he didn't wear nothing that was like skin tone color or look like chaps and gay shit. I'm just happy he finally changed his outfit up. But we watching that match and just listening to the crowd, it sounded like CM Punk had just came back to wrestling all over again. More people were interested in this match and what was happening here because it was just so much happening than any of the other matches that they promoted the most out of.
I mean, this match has to be talked about for real.
I'm about to say, yeah, this match right here was a match. Bro, this match was so crazy that TMZ had talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a match right here that's gonna make Swerve. Like, WWE gonna start looking like, maybe he should come back when his contract up.
It's crazy how the only member from Hit Row is actually doing something.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh, and Top Dollar's on the app for him on his Twitter getting roasted by Jim Cornette. Getting roasted.
Really?
Yeah. Like, people are on Cornette's side. That's how bad it is.
Wow, what world is this?
I don't know, but whatever he was trying to do, people are on Cornette's side. That's how bad it is. This was like Saturday afternoon.
Is he like Ryback bad now?
Yeah.
Nah, you could. I was out there that you get Ryback bad.
Yeah, because there's a thin line, you know.
Yeah, this was like Saturday. This was like
line.
Saturday afternoon. Somebody sent me like a screenshot, and I was like, "Wow, this is surprising." Because here's the thing: he blocked Cornette, and then kept talking shit, and then people would send Cornette the screenshots, and then he would reply back, and then everybody would just repost it to Top Dollar, and then he tried to reply, and people were like, "Just give up, bruh. Like there's no coming back."
Dude, there's definitely that fine line between like Enzo line and Ryback line. At least Enzo line has some push to come back.
Yeah.
Some push.
All right, so the fucking Mark Tony Khan.
You fucking Mark!
The announcement on Twitter that he's bringing in this big free agent that everybody wouldn't expect. It's fucking Will Ospreay. How many times has Will Ospreay been there? How many times has Will Ospreay worked an AEW match? What is he, like 6, 7 matches deep now?
This wasn't even a signing. This was like,
7 matches.
hey, I'm just here now. Like, I'm just here full time now.
And not to mention, he's not full time until February when his fucking New Japan contract expires. And watch him show up in another match before that.
You know he will.
It's just,
You know he will, so
Like,
fact
bro.
that AEW and New Japan got that shit where they can do that crossover crap. So he's going to show up and still wrestle.
damn.
Because that's what Tony Khan did. He went to New Japan, he sucked off a couple of Mafia bosses, and he came back. So, you know, he can do what he can. But just seeing Will Ospreay music play and everybody cheer like he ain't never been there before, just blew my fucking mind.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It's like you guys saw him like last 3 weeks ago.
Like 2.5 weeks ago, he was just here. You make it seem like he just like it's like that friend in school to get suspended for a month. He showed back up a week early, and you make it seem like he's been gone for the whole year.
My guy's back. It's like, dude, that would have been the appropriate response if he went to WWE. But even more.
Look,
Damn.
not even appropriate. It'd have been best if Cody would have been able to get him to show up Survivor Series to wrestle. See how Cody already stole his cutter.
mm-hmm.
So it'd have been more sense. I got a guy, and he had called for him. He'd have been free. Because Triple H want that New Japan talk. He want that New Japan talk for real at AEW.
Yeah.
He's
But-
an old friend of Cody.
But Tony Khan doing it and then having him show up, motherfucker, he been here. He's been going here for a while at this point. Nobody cared. There ain't nothing big. You could have had this backstage like WWE used to do with their contract signings. This could have been a segment. This ain't need to be out there in the crowd in front of every goddamn body for what purpose? Waste time?
This took 10 fucking minutes on TV. Well, on pay-per-view. Moving on.
I can't say though. Will Ospreay did have that drip jacket on though.
Yeah, moving on. Darby Allin, Sting, and Edge. Fuck Adam Copeland. Edge defeated Christian and his sons with Ric Flair drip.
I can't believe I'm actually hearing that. Like, Edge defeated Christian in AEW.
Edge defeated Christian AEW with the help of Sting and Ric Flair.
On the
Sting
first
and
stop
Ric
of the
Flair.
Sting retirement tour.
Yeah, because that was his last time in Cali. To wrestle in Cali. So.
Yep.
Man, is it hitting you guys yet?
Not really.
No?
Not
It
really.
don't bother me now.
Not really.
Okay.
At this point, the only person that retired from wrestling, that's really retired from wrestling and hasn't come back is Batista.
I'll ask again in Revolution.
Yeah.
You know when it'll hit me? When Sting shows up at WWE to do some backstage work, then it'll hit me.
Yeah.
Without the face mask too, like
Yeah, without the face paint.
just with the glasses.
Yeah, with the glasses, yeah.
Sting come running out the back to help them break up a fight like Neville and all of them, not Neville, Jamie Noble and them be doing. That's when it'll hit me. When he in a regular suit, I'm like, oh my god, that's
I think that's gonna hit me another way.
Speaking of the face paint, did you know that when Sting does like public appearances, if you want him as himself, it's $2,500. If you want him in face paint, it's $10,000.
He charges the different face
$10,000 for face paint.
because he probably takes.
First of all, one. He want to charge me either one of those two. I'm coming in at gunpoint. You gonna do both now?
It's $2,500 for himself and $10,000 for face paint.
He's gonna come in with gunpoint and a bat. The stinger bat saying sign his bat.
So
Both your bats.
one of the things people really judge harshly is the AEW's women's division. And both of these women's matches were pretty all right. I'm not going to say they were pretty all right.
They weren't good.
Julia Hart is a new TBS championship, and Toni Storm is on her third, timeless Toni Storm is on her third women's world championship reign.
I did like Toni Storm's match. It was great. The beef between Hikaru Shida, freaking, I loved it. This is when Hikaru Shida got pissed, really pissed, finally. But I think the anger got the best of her, and I like it. Timeless Toni Storm.
The gimmick is fucking awesome.
I'm getting.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm getting into it now.
It's fucking awesome.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Now that
I missed on Toni Storm with the baseball hat and the little band in her eye like Nelly with the cheeks out.
Well, that's Sky Blue now. That's Sky Blue now. You have a new one.
I know, but I miss Toni Storm version. I don't know. Them shorts on Toni Storm made them two made them cheeks back there like a glazed over ham for Thanksgiving. But Timeless Toni Storm, I don't know, bro. She beyond been grew on me, bro. I like this version of her, and I like her vignettes.
She reminds me of like when Chelsea Green was on Impact.
Mm-hmm.
She did the crazy gimmick.
Yeah,
almost like.
I missed that damn gimmick.
Yeah, that was really good. But yeah,
That's
Julia
good.
Hart was okay.
No, I like the finish because fucking Chris Statlander hit Sky Blue with the pile driver that she does, and she was going for the pin, and then Julia Hart hit her with the clothesline to the back of the neck and just stole the pin. I was like, that's a good finish.
That's a heel.
That's how
finish.
you supposed to finish a match.
That's a good heel finish right there. Definitely.
And Becky Lynch is making history on Jeopardy
Not the best kind of
as one of the dumbest broads ever.
Cannon.
She finished the game negative $2,500 and answered 0 questions correctly.
Quick question: where is she from again? Ireland.
Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, well, that lets you know how that people are.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. This was the standard Jeopardy game. This particularly Celebrity Edition week had a third round. In the third round, she actually didn't get a question right. Because if you read, Becky Lynch is the first person to get 0 out of 60 clues correct. So they had a third round, which gives you another 30 clues. So she got 1 out of 90. So.
Hey man, not everybody should be book smart.
You know what's funny? The fact that she has a book on her profile of her, like that she's smart, pretty much.
Well, yeah, she put out a biography recently.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm about to say, just because you read a book don't mean you're smart.
And you look at this, it's like this is confusing here.
And you know, and because she's a celebrity, so it's for a charity. In the final Jeopardy round, they gave her $500 to gamble for the final Jeopardy round because she was negative. So they just made up a rule like, here's $500 for you to gamble.
They didn't want to make her feel bad.
I'm about to say, all right, look, she already felt bad when they probably said, hey, you were the negative. She probably was like, man, fuck y'all.
So right. Probably like, what the hell, babe?
No, No, fuck all that. What was Seth Rollins saying at the house?
Yo, man.
he
I'd be like, oh my god,
No.
she just made me look bad.
What happened when she showed up to the fucking house show? How did she get roasted in the locker room?
So let me ask you this question. Remember, shut up, bitch.
So WWE is once again expanding their international pay-per-view schedule. They're now having Backlash in France in May to go along with Elimination Chamber in February in Australia and the Bash in Berlin in August.
What is the Jeopardy question for 2,500? I'm sorry, I have to fit that in.
So Tony Khan and Wembley,
Going to France.
you did good, buddy. You did good. You did good. Wembley.
Wembley, yeah, you won't stop shutting up about it.
But,
Man, look,
but I'm calling this now, and this isn't a slight to Tony.
Okay.
This is just facts. This goes back to fucking, I believe it's 82. It was Kerry Von Erich and Ric Flair at the Alamo Dome, or not the Alamo Dome. It was the football stadium. Mm-hmm. It was the first ever major outdoor event in North America. Ric Flair, Kerry Von Erich for the NWA World Championship. They sold like 46,000 tickets. However, it was like, it's in Texas. It's in the middle of summer. It was a fucking heat wave. It was like 170 degrees. They were expecting like 60,000. They only got like 46,000.
Okay.
The following year, they did half that amount. Tony Khan, just be aware, you might not beat your number. If you get half, look what they did at Arthur Ashe. First year versus the second year. Mm-hmm. You got about half. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, it's not a slight, it's facts.
Tougher than a $2 steak.
Are we excited for Survivor Series other than Randy Orton?
Now that I know who's the fifth member, I'm excited for Randy, but at the same time, is there another return or not? I don't know. I'm just thinking there's gonna be a surprise.
You know what's funny? I'm only really into Survivor Series right now for the women's war games.
I do like the women's war games that
I'm only in it for that. That's it.
That's gonna
like for simple fact. We got 3 women that are best friends that started wrestling together, all from Japan. Mm-hmm. So you know them motherfuckers gonna go batshit crazy with the crap they about to do in there. I just want to see what they gonna do. I don't give a damn about 3 out of the 4 horsewomen in the air, Bianca Belair, and I don't care about none of them in this damn match.
Now, what you've been saying about Damage Control and how it's the Japanese girl is going to take over. Mm-hmm. What I was saying to one of my guys at work was, it's the Japanese girl. It's the Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley for custody of Dakota Kai.
That's what it feels like.
It does feel that way.
Who gets custody of Dakota Kai when they break up?
I think Bayley does at the end of the day. I don't know.
You know what's funny? I like Damage Control just because it was something different. It brought back 2 people that had got let go by Vince and his regime. Cool. Well, technically 3 people as of right now let go by Vince and his thing. But Bayley is starting to give me Judgment Day vibes. She don't belong anymore. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I need Ding Dong Bayley back right now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I definitely feel like she's done all she can do to elevate the 2 of them. Like, and now it's just dragging her down.
Mm-hmm. And I've been saying this.
I'm not gonna lie. See how Dakota Kai is injured? She's a better mouthpiece than Bayley is on the mic right now.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we need Bayley at this point in this group?
You really don't. Honestly, and
like she needs to go now. Even though I ain't gonna lie, and Sadia, that bodysuit, boy, I keep looking at that damn gym.
I kind of like how it easily deteriorates, though. Like you actually see the deterioration of the team, like trying to kick out Bayley.
Oh yeah, you know it's coming.
You definitely now know it's.
We all know it's coming.
Yeah.
I feel like it should come at the War Games if they lose, and I feel like if Bayley gets pinned, that's when they should be like, yeah, you seem to be the weakest link at this point.
Either that, or is this a setup for Jay Cargill to get the winner, who would be Bianca Belair?
I don't think that's a debut for her. I don't think that's a good debut for
Or
her.
is this too early for her?
Too early, and I don't think that's a good reason to bring her in.
Okay.
And I forgot, I do need my notebook again today. Because now
I
we
feel
have.
like-
Go ahead.
And I feel like a Jade Cargill's going to come in there, and no matter what show she's in, she need to face somebody that was a women's champion that can carry the match with her. If Bayley get kicked out, I feel like her and Bayley can have a good start off match. Because I really don't want to see her go against. I don't want to see her go against Rhea Ripley, because Rhea really dummy mommy and she's the hottest thing right now on the bread. I don't want to see her go against Becky Lynch, because I don't feel like that match is going to be worth anybody's watch. Going against Charlotte would seem like a good, fair match, but I need her to get some wins under her belt and some matches where she even get to a Charlotte Flair match, because Charlotte's going to take that match and put that bitch to a 10. Only people I can see her facing right now is Bianca Belair randomly or Bayley randomly.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel like she should do Bayley if Bayley get kicked out, because then it would be a one-on-one match. Bayley wouldn't have no help, but Bayley can push that match forward for Jade Cargill to make her look good, seeing how she already did this with Damage Control at this point. And then they could put her on whatever show they need her to put on. Then she could talk her shit. I beat Bayley, been a women's champion. She could talk her shit after that. But her just facing anybody that's random and beating them, it's going to be like when they fed all them damn jobbers to Ryback when he had nothing else to do at that point.
So you want her to be face?
Who?
I want her. I don't want Jade Cargill to be face or heel. I just want her to get some matches on her belt before she start being what she want to be at this point.
Right.
Like I don't want her to come in talking shit like she the best and she ain't fight nobody that's better than her. She fighting everybody that's worse than her. And I don't want her to come in there not talking her shit, but then she's up here like losing to people that she should not be losing to. Yeah. I need her to be at least one person that's like a champion. Then she could talk her shit and then go around and start beating everybody else. We don't need her like the AEW version of her when she came in and she just dominated everybody and didn't give a fuck who it was.
This ain't open mic night, bitch.
That ass.
Yo.
And if she don't drop a bitch in any of her promos, I'm gonna feel like this ain't the real her.
Dude, to add to that real quick before we move on. I would think she'd be in a squash match with like Raquel Rodriguez or something. Like, just put her in a squash match with somebody that lost their shot, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, to start her off and then go to Bayley and then.
Or we could be a dick, and Bayley got to do a tag team match, and she shows his Bayley tag team partner and then screw her over.
That could work too. I mean,
then that starts up a beef in the storyline. Why are you fighting Bayley? Mm-hmm. I had to be a tag team partner, but. She already got kicked out of one group, so she ain't on my level.
They'll start off in a good like set. Yeah, that was good.
All right, we're gonna do something a little special tonight instead of our usual guess the champ game.
God.
Guess the stars from Uncle Dave.
Oh, this could be anybody.
I saw this on another podcast. I directly stole their questions. It's Stash Club Wrestling on YouTube. I directly stole their questions.
Hey, look, do I need to channel my inner Dave Meltzer? I go some papers on the ground and get my lotion bottle.
Please don't. Please don't. We don't have time for that. All right, so I'm going to give you two wrestlers. Tell me the person who has more 5-star matches, 5 stars or higher.
Kenny Omega.
Well, I'm gonna give you a list. I'm gonna give you a list.
That's his list.
And you just tell me who has the higher. I'm gonna give you all the answers at the end, so we're just gonna go rapid fire. 1, Big E or Ric Flair?
Ric Flair.
Valdor and Kelvin, y'all can play along too in the chat. I'm gonna get your answers on the go back around. All right, number 2. There's 3: Ospreay, Omega, or Okada.
Omega.
Number 3: Styles or AJ Styles or Cody Rhodes.
AJ.
Number 4: Johnny Gargano or Ricochet.
Gargano.
What did you say?
Johnny Gargano.
Number 5: Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock.
The Rock.
Stone Cold.
Number 6: Rey Mysterio or Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie.
Ray.
Number 7: CM Punk or Samoa Joe.
I'm going with Joe.
And you said?
CM Punk.
Number 8: Jon Moxley or Bryan Danielson.
Brian Danielson.
Bryan Danielson.
Number 9, Gunther or Adam Cole?
Adam Cole.
Shit. I'll go with Gunther.
Number 10, Jay White or Adam Page?
Jay White.
Jay White.
Number 11, Shawn Michaels or Undertaker?
Shit.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I'm going with Michaels.
Number 12, Johnny Ace or John Cena?
John Cena.
I'll go Johnny Ace just to see.
Number 13, Ricky Steamboat or Randy Savage?
Randy Savage.
Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
Number 14, Dustin Rhodes or Dusty Rhodes?
Dusty.
Dustin Rhodes.
Number 15, this is a doozy. Sami Zayn or El Generico?
El Generico.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go with Zayn.
All right, let me just write down Kelvin's answers real quick.
I'm going to go with Sami Zayn, but so fact, I don't think Meltzer really cared for indie wrestling like he did in the beginning.
I'm just shooting at the dark with that one.
Yo, I hate looking at Meltzer's face. It looks
for
like
real, me too. It just sickens me.
it looks like a Muppet that got aged over the course of years, and they never wanted to update it.
The styrofoam got too old.
He looked like the birth baby of Kermit and Miss Piggy.
You look like the young Walter. Remember Jeff Dunham? The Walter puppet? You look like a young version of that puppet.
All right. Do you want to know the answers? Or do you want to know who won first?
Who won?
All right, J Kid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 15.
Nice.
Alex Tehia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 15.
Shit.
And Kelvin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 15, if I wrote them down correctly. All right. Well, I fucking logged out on my phone. Let me sign back in. All right. Answer number 1. Ric Flair or Big E? This was a gimme. It's Ric Flair, 12-0. Number 2, Will Ospreay, 30. Kenny Omega, 25. Kazuchika Okada, 25. Nobody got that right. Everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Saying that I should have picked that.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Now, nobody else on this list comes close except for Ric Flair with 12. Ric Flair's he has the second most, well, after all of those people. All right, number 3, AJ Styles has 1, Cody Rhodes has 3. Nobody got that right.
Wow.
Number 4, Johnny Gargano has 4, Ricochet has 2. Everybody got that right. Number 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin has 2, The Rock has 0. Alex and Kelvin got that right.
Oh, wait, I did say AJ, though, that last time.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Styles is wrong. Cody's the correct answer.
Cody. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 6, Rey Mysterio has 3, Eddie Guerrero has 1. So Alex and Kelvin got that right. Number 7, CM Punk has 2, Samoa Joe has 3. Alex and Kelvin got that right. Number 8, John Moxley has 5, Bryan Danielson has 7. Everybody got that right. Number 9, Gunther has 6, Adam Cole has 5. Alex got that right. And everybody that Gunther has had a 5-star match with is European. Sheamus, Drew, Dragunov, and I forgot who else. I forgot the other person.
This guy's from another country. This one has another country. It's 5 already.
Number 10, Jay White has 3, Adam Page has 5. Everybody got that wrong. Number 11, HBK has 2, Undertaker has 1. The match with Shawn.
Wow. I was I kind of figured I thought he'd had at least 2.
He's got
damn.
1.
It had to be Shawn, though.
Yeah, so J Kid and Alex got that right. Kelvin got that one wrong. Number 12, Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, has 2.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were both in All Japan. They were tag team matches with Steve Williams. And John Cena
Has like 50 probably.
has 1. Money in the Bank 2011 CM Punk.
I won that?
1.
Shit.
What?
John Cena has 1. Money in the Bank 2011 CM Punk.
That was a shot out of the dark, like, you know. actual.
J Kid's the only one to get that right. Number 5, everybody got wrong. Ricky Steamboat has 5. Randy Savage has 0.
Wow.
That kind of hurt the back of my ear real quick.
Yeah, that hurt me on my inside. Like, no homo. God damn.
Number 14, Dustin Rhodes has 2. I know one of them is the one against Cody at the first Double or Nothing. I don't know what the other one is. And Dusty Rhodes has 1. It's a Ric Flair match. Don't ask me which one, but it's a Ric Flair match.
So wait, I got that one right?
Yeah, you got that one right.
Holy shit, that was a guess in the park.
And number 15, Sami Zayn has 1. El Generico has 0.
Oh, I knew it. See, I knew it.
I know.
Which one was that? What match was that he got the one in?
I have no idea.
Bloodline problem.
Now I gotta look that up.
Oh, it's fucking it's this year's WrestleMania. Or this year's WrestleMania.
Oh,
against the
tag
Usos.
team match?
Yeah.
Oh, god
Yeah,
damn.
it has to be a bloodline storyline.
Yeah, it's this year's WrestleMania against the Usos.
I'm about to say, Dave Meltzer sat in that room with that lotion bottle for that one.
And real quick before we get out of here, our inside the ropes, instead of outside the ropes, inside the ropes, best technical wrestler, Bret Hart, Dean Malenko, Kurt Angle, or Daniel Bryanson.
Dean Malenko. The man has a
Like,
1,000
technical? Yeah, I'm going with Dean Malenko.
The man has 1,000 holds. That's straight up answer.
Like, thinking about a Bret match, it was technical because he did it with his dad, but it was technical to the Hart family. It wasn't like technical wrestling where everybody adopted. It was just like, this is wrestling. I'm going to show you, but I'm going to put a spin on it. Kurt just being an Olympic wrestler, it was just Kurt Angle. Unless we talking about Kurt Angle, then that's a whole different kind of different.
I'm gonna just
like Daniel Bryan, technical wrestler, but Daniel Bryan is like the good version of Chris Benoit.
Good version.
So so we can't say much. But Dean Malenko got in that ring. There wasn't no high flying moves. There was no fast spots. There was nothing. If you got grabbed by Dean Malenko, it turned around to a headlock, turned around to a toe hold, turned around to another headlock. It was just so technical to a point that I was like, if I play him in the game and he plays like this, I'm not going to win because I cannot hit my buttons faster to get out of his shit at this point. Dean Malenko got that hand down with me.
I'm going to say this. Bret Hart started the technicality game, like being like the face of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dean Malenko was the man who mastered it. Like the master the technical game.
Well, I'd say they were around at the same time.
Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle emulated it.
Yeah, I'd say Bret Hart is the father of the modern technical wrestling.
The modern or like
he's the godfather of the modern technical wrestling.
Godfather of technical wrestling.
Yeah.
But you got to give it to Dean Malenko because the man knows everything. Knows every hold in the book.
Yeah, like if you pitted him against Bret Hart, I feel like anything Bret Hart can do, Dean Malenko know how to get out of.
Dude, anything.
If you do anything against Dean Malenko, I feel like anything you feel like you can get out of, you're going to get put into something else that's even worse.
Anything you got was Kurt Angle already did it. Daniel Bryan already did it because of Dean Malenko, and Will Ospreay already did it, and Zack Sabre Jr. You could name all these names that got it from Dean Malenko, bro.
See, I honestly wouldn't put Will Ospreay in that category.
Not Will Ospreay. I meant Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
But I meant another international superstar. But yeah, I would say those three, they emulated from Dean Malenko, man. And Bret Hart was the godfather. Enough said.
Well, it's time for us to get out of here.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny before we go? Honorable mention should have been Chris Benoit and just in the middle, just because he knows Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been Darth Messiah, and you, sir.
Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all, and good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey.